Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. My name again is Jeffrey Davis, and every week we want to talk about hot tips for going back to work, recruiting in this economy, and that means we're talking to the one, the only Marc Z, fabulous Marc Z, President Marc Z Legal Staffing. Welcome back, Marc.
Jeff, great to be here. Thank you for having me on the show. It's always invigorating because of the talent and the education, talent you have and the education I get from your content.
Well, we're back into stage 3 now of Massachusetts, one of the few states that's still bending the curve. We hope it continues. We'd like to continue this trend. Marc, what are the hot tips for people this week to make sure that we can continue going in the right direction?
Jeff, the hot tip of the week, there's everybody in terms of if you're a candidate or an employer, you're like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I hire? Should I go for a job? And that's should I, maybe, what should I do? My advice, my tip is this is the best time to hire. This is the best time to look.
Make
From
a deal.
From a hiring standpoint, you can upgrade your bench. You can use the COVID as an opportunity to reassess who on my team is performing and who should I add to my group to complement them. Who is not performing and we want them to find something else. And this is a good time to upgrade and maybe under the coat of COVID, give them a chance to find something and not be staying. But a lot of companies, a lot of law firms have some average talent because there was a limited talent pool. So if you're an attorney, you're now in a situation you can reassess, is my firm still the place that I should be there? A lot of firms are having problems because they didn't look at the future. They didn't look to define certain specialties that could be good for their firm, and they didn't look at their bench on a long-term basis.
And some of the people I'm talking to, Marc, who are looking to get back into work and to move, are being a little more flexible about their compensation than we saw in Massachusetts 6 months ago, because they're saying, you know what, if I'm going to work, I want to enjoy the environment and the culture more than ever before. So culture has become more important than compensation. It's given us a swing. Is that right?
Correct. Ironically, the people, AKA the firms that are hiring right now, are mostly the smaller firms because they have the flexibility to say, we're looking right now, we can pull the trigger now. And one of the things that the smaller firms can offer is flexibility. Whereas the bigger firms, that's the problem. They're saying we'd like to upgrade, but we have certain billable requirements. We can't be as flexible because we need boots on the ground on a regular basis. So that's something that candidates are looking for, more flexibility. Can I work from home? What are the hours? I have families. After the families are asleep, I can bill out, but I need that flexibility. I can't enter a meeting maybe at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, but I can do it maybe 10 and later. So it's flexibility. But this is a really good time to look if you're a candidate because you can have an opportunity from a firm. They don't have the book of business, if you're a partner, expectations that they did. A lot of attorneys have decided that maybe the time, who have been practicing, maybe the time is to step back and let's look for a successor. So they're giving a carrot to attorneys for their long term with their firm. And it's a good time for firms to look for talent, whether or not, in the case of several firms, you may not have the revenue coming in, but look and invest for your future.
Well, this is great. This is, again, our weekly segment on the Marc Z Moment, 5 minutes with Marc Z. Marc, if someone were looking for you and your tips on recruiting, getting back to market, but really how to enjoy yourself if you are going to go to work, how do we find you? I know how I can find you. Just don't take a call at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll wait for you.
I'm always there. I'm available, as you know, 24/7.
Mr. Commute.
But go to marczlegal.com, MARCZ legal.com, or 617-338-1300.
Oh, that's great, Marc. You're looking great. You're looking healthy. Those walks on the beach must be really benefiting you.
Thank you, buddy. Absolutely, absolutely. Things fortunately we can do due to an unfortunate situation.
Right. Every dark cloud can have a silver lining. Again, this was our great Marc Z moment, and we look forward to speaking to you again next week, Marc.
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having me on the show.
This is Radio Entrepreneurs.